Assalamu alaikum viewers. Welcome to Siasat English News. I am Aman Omar.
Telangana government on Tuesday imposed a total lockdown in the state starting on Wednesday for a period of 10 days. The lockdown will be in place from 12th of May to 22nd of May. A decision to this effect was taken at an emergency meeting of the state cabinet convened by the chief minister at Pragati Bhavan on Tuesday afternoon after looking into the suggestions given by various medical experts and the High Court. The cabinet has decided that all activities will be allowed from 6 am to 10 am every day, a statement released by the Chief Minister's office read. The cabinet also decided to invite global tenders for the procurement of the vaccine. The decision was immediately conveyed to the State High Court, which has been hearing a batch of petitions on the COVID-19 situation in the state. The High Court, which pulled up the government for its alleged bungling in handling the crisis, adjourned the hearing to the afternoon. Siasat Millat Fund has arranged the burial of 14 unclaimed Muslim dead bodies after it had received requests from various police stations in Hyderabad and Sikandrabad. Under the supervision of the news editor of Siasat Daily, Amir Ali Khan, a total of 14 dead bodies were taken for burial from the Osmania General Hospital. The funeral prayers were offered after the Fajr Namaz in Osmania Hospital premises. It was led by Maulana Sayyid Khaja Moinuddin Ashrafi, and the burial of the dead bodies took place in the Sikandrabad graveyard. Sayyid Abdul Mannan, Muhammad Abdul Jalil, and Muhammad Mohsin acknowledged the contributions being done by the noble persons toward the Siasat Millat Fund. The University Grant Commission has said universities must take care of the on-ground situation before deciding on holding online examinations. According to the UGC, before conducting online examinations, the COVID-19 guidelines set by the state and central government should be strictly adhered to. The safety of students and teachers must be given primary importance during the pandemic. The statutory body has urged universities across the country to keep their campus premises safe from the pandemic. The UGC has said universities should encourage students and other staff to get vaccinated. UGC Chairman D.P. Singh has written a letter to universities across the country over tackling of COVID-19. The letter said universities should remain united in the fight against the coronavirus pandemic. In an event that could be considered a perfect example of Hindu-Muslim harmony, a lone Muslim candidate has been elected as a Gram Pradhan, village chief of Rajanpur village in Uttar Pradesh, Ayodhya. Hafiz Azimuddin Khan is the elected Gram Pradhan of the village Rajanpur of Mawai block in the Rodaili Assembly constituency. He belongs to the only Muslim family in this predominantly Hindu village. There were 8 candidates in this electoral battle of Gram Pradhan. Hafiz Azimuddin was the only Muslim candidate. The other 7 Hindu candidates tried to win the constituency by promising allotment of land, pension schemes and houses under the PM Awas Yojana. The villagers still voted for Hafiz Azimuddin, bagging him the victory. After the winning elections, Azimuddin said, "My victory is an example of Hindu-Muslim affinity not only in village Rajanpur but entire Ayodhya." Bharat Biotech has started direct supplies of its COVID-19 vaccine Covaxian to 14 states. The states are Andhra Pradesh, Assam, Chhattisgarh, Delhi, Gujarat, Jammu and Kashmir, Jharkhand, Madhya Pradesh, Maharashtra, Odisha, Tamil Nadu, Telangana, Uttar Pradesh and West Bengal. The Hyderabad-based company said it started the supplies based on the allocations received by the Government of India. The company, however, has not come out with the details of the supplies, like the number of doses supplied to the states. Bharat Biotech on 24th of April announced pricing for Covaxian. It fixed the price of Covaxian at 600 rupees per dose for state governments. However, it later slashed the price to 400 rupees. This came after Serum Institute of India cut the price of Covishield to 300 rupees for 400 rupees earlier. A new anti-COVID oral drug developed by DRDO will be made available within 1 week to those who are in need, according to Dr. Satish Reddy, Secretary of the DRDO, said. Speaking to Siasat.com here today, Chairman DRDO Satish Reddy informed that DRDO is making efforts to bring this new drug 2-deoxy-D-glucose developed by the Defense Lab of the DRDO, and this will be released by next week, which will bring major relief to thousands of patients. It may be noted that this new anti-COVID oral drug developed by the DRDO will help hospitalized patients and reduce their supplemental oxygen dependence. The drug has been developed by the Institute of Nuclear Medicine and Allied Sciences, a leading laboratory of the Defense Research and Development Organization in collaboration with Dr. Reddy's lab in Hyderabad. The drug comes in a powder form in a sachet and is taken orally by dissolving in water and has been approved by the Drugs Controller General of India for emergency use as an adjunct therapy. Iran's Ministry of Interior Affairs on Tuesday has officially started the registration of candidates for the country's 13 presidential elections. The registration will last for 5 days and each candidate will be scrutinized by the country's highest legislative body, the Guardian Council of the Constitution. After the registration, the GCC will assess the qualification of the applicants and release the names of the qualified candidates on 27th of May. The nominees will have 20 days to campaign before Election Day on June the 18th. A presidential candidate should be an Iranian national, prudent and capable of taking on leadership duties and belief in the Islamic Republic's principles and official religion according to the Constitution. Recently, the GCC updated the requirements for individuals planning to register as candidates. According to GQ India magazine, one of the top paid actors, Shahrukh Khan, is the richest actor of Bollywood with a net worth of $600 million, that is 4,300 crore rupees. Apart from films, the actor's smart investments like the IPL team Kolkata Knight Riders and Kidzania among other ventures have resulted in him having several sources of income. He also owns his very own production house, Red Chillies Entertainment. The list of richest actors of Bollywood is followed by Amitabh Bachchan after Shahrukh Khan. Big B had one of the longest career trajectories in the industry and is still going strong. Akshay Kumar comes in third place with Salman Khan at fourth place, Saif Ali Khan occupies fifth place and Amir Khan is at sixth place. Mohammad Shami says that the camaraderie that exists between him and the rest of the fast bowlers is key to the success of India's space unit. Mohammad Shami, Ishant Sharma and Jasprit Bumrah are the leading figures in India's space batter in Test cricket, and it has also featured the likes of Bhuvneshwar Kumar, Umesh Yadav and more recently Shardul Thakur, Mohammad Siraj and T. Natarajan. India's fast bowling unit has earned praise from commentators and experts over the past 3 years and have been crucial to the consecutive series win in Australia. Even if someone's down and out, we make sure that we lift his spirits. We try to make them forget all the stresses and try to lighten the mood. I think all bonds should be like that because to play for your country is indeed a matter of pride, Mohammad Shami added. That's it for today. Thank you, viewers.